That's interesting. I stopped you right there. Because whoever's behind the computer screen, well, that's just it. That's that fake news junk. I pick up pattern recognition, and it is. They have programmed the AI. I would assume it's a narcissist programming it. I would assume. I don't know. The shit seems pretty narcissistic to me. However, you've got Pisces Kingdom month ago or more talking about Pisces. They don't know how you've done it. No one has ever caught this person before. And that's the thing, is confirmation. And I got a click at 117 on the door, 1117 on the door. So run those angel numbers. And it's what it is. I mean, I pick up because every time I say something AI, right? And I mean, I talk about weird shit. So I'm getting strange feedback. So I test it. I start talking about weird shit, and then AI starts sending me the most unusual thing. And then I post it. Hell, I'll take a screenshot and throw it on Facebook. That's how I caught him. And then, bam, Pisces Kingdom picked it up. It's like, what the fuck? They don't know how you... No one's ever caught this person before. Okay, well, that's the alcoholic that y'all keep... Am I right? Isn't that the same guy that's sitting around behind a computer screen doing the hacker shit, drunk? Okay, well, cool. They're going to get Jinn hitched, right? If they're in fear of getting caught, they tell you, don't fear the Jinn. Okay, that makes them a lightning bolt to you. Look at Heather McDonald. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying, look at what happened. They're using spiritual warfare. They used it on me right after I said something about it on my other channel. All right. I was in a lower vibrational state. Shit took hold. Okay. When Heather McDonald was on stage, you can't tell me that's not these lower dimensional energies want to go. They want Jesus's they want Christ conscious forgiveness just as much as anyone else. I sent her Reiki as soon as Reiki transcends all time and space. When she said the joke, I was instantly offended, and then bink, she hits the ground. I thought, oh God, no. Oh, send her some Reiki across all, and she gets up. Fractured, whatever. Da, 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 da. Okay, great. So that's the same way that they pray again. Am I saying that I helped her get off the ground? No, I'm saying I sent her infinite love and light because it was a test for me. Triggered the shit out of me. Oh God, send her distance Reiki. Because I was laughing when she first hit. And then she didn't move, and light worker mode kicked in, where a light worker is to pray for the victim and the perpetrator for balance. Right? As soon as that download came in, okay, great. So, what happened to the Heather McDonald collapse? She was talking about blood, sweat, and tears in stage fright. You can't tell me that she wasn't in a heightened state of fear. She had 2 out of 3. There are 3 ways the Jinn can enter the body: heightened states of rage, heightened states of fear, and when you're in your passion. That's why sex magic is their big thing. Okay, so they're using entities. They're using the Holy Ghost in negative ways. You got tantric red and tantric white. The opposite of love's intent to help or heal. So fucking how you make tantric zombies anyway. That's other country shit anyway. You're talking about someone behind a computer screen, monitoring, doing whatever, trying to alter the timelines in a narcissistic state. And now because they are wishing They're wishing addiction and shit on people. Cool, it's coming back on them. It's fueling their addiction. I could be wrong, but that's what y'all are saying. I could be wrong, but that is what y'all are saying. Okay, great. So you're talking about an individual that has access to technology, that is drinking, does not care shit about anyone or with access to AI. Sirens outside. With access to AI, which means he's being taken over. He's in a state of fear. Okay, great. That makes him a magnet to lower dimensional energy. Lower astral entities makes him a magnet to them. He's distilling his spirit. You distill your spirit, you get a little bit of spiritual, and then bam, you get slammed down into the spirit of depression. Okay. Once you hit the spirit of depression, what do you think a lower vibrational? It runs on sex, fight, or flight. There's going to be, we are moving in to new realms of the earth is evolving. The Schumann resonance of the earth is raising. Fucking the maths when I sit here and think about it. Let's break it down into something someone can understand. You go to California, they call it OG Mota. Okay. This means ocean grown. Right? You've got kids over there that are fucking with that high power, they're having visions of Bigfoot, lichens, everything except their higher self, everything except the subconscious mind taking over and giving them a spiritual experience. Okay, so there's no difference with distilling the spirit and the chakra system being overrun by these lower vibrational energies. Period. I'm telling you, when you see someone's eyes turn black, you're going to lose your shit. Right? If you don't have a shield, if you're not shielded, I'm assuming, and maybe I'm different. Well, God knows, God knows we are a little bit. However, when you have karmic energies, karmic teachers talking about, if you have a good quality of life, you don't need a shield. Good. What are you going to do when these lower dimensional energies that are going back on you grab hold of you? Right? You got the Leo fire. Say, yeah, you don't need a shield. And then the next thing you know, she's got a shield around her. That's what it is. Their lives are coming back to bite them in the ass. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm worried about these black eye. And that's what it is. You've got it all in the cards. Leo can't believe what they've done. Well, yeah, it's all this dark alchemy. And you can tell they're emotionless. You can tell that these entities are working through them because they're emotionless. They're depolarized. They took the devil's bait. Right? What they sent out, they weren't expecting it to come back on them, and now they're doing everything they can to cover their tracks, to make up for they say one thing and then they do another. And I don't forget that shit. I said something about it. I made a video about that shit. And then, we got to come back and we got to make a video recanting ourselves. Yeah, you recanted. 900 on the clock. Grand finishes. That's what it is. I'm not responsible for what other people do. The only way that I can match the frequency of for the highest good of all is focusing on the underdog. 1 to 2% of the human population, only current 0.04% in males that use both sides of their brain, and they have to shield. Right? And then you've got, if you take on someone else's energy, okay, well, why would you even be talking about that? You're not an INFJ. You're an energy harvester. You're the Sagittarius that went to Greece that's harvesting energy. It's all in the cards. But we're not worried about you right now. We're worried about this individual that's programming AI drinking with narcissistic tendencies. Isn't that what you're sitting here telling me? Is it? Is that what you're sitting here telling me? You just said they're sitting behind a computer screen, probably drank too much wine, which I just made a video about the importance of mineral baths in Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's how they kept the Jezebel spirit out of the saloons. Getting rid of the toxins, get the toxins out of the body, which dilutes that negative energy that takes over people and destroys their town. That's how they got rid of that shit back in the old times. Sweat lodges, fucking roast it out of them. You sweat all the impurities out. Anyway. So you've got Pisces kingdom that already, Pisces, they don't know how you did it. I pick up pattern recognition. I told you how I did it. I pick up pattern recognition. If they do this, I see that. It doesn't matter if they do that, I see this. Every time. You can't get over that. You can't, now that I'm tapped into, you can't get that shit over on me. I use both sides of my brain. They're left or they're right-handed. They logically think that they're going to get away with it, or they creatively try to find a way. And I think with creative logic and see both sides of the coin every time. Anyway. That's why it's so important to know what your personality type is. And when Homegirl in Chicago pulled it up this morning, INTJ, yes, the INFJ can mimic all the other 15 personality types. Confirmation. What do we got? 11:30 at 1. Running out of juice. Gotta go. Bye.